You on this rope. That's what I be doing. No, I just used to y'all said
from London to the Bay. This hammer, gold hammer, every hammer, golden hammer. And the rest is on its way to festive.
10, 9, ignition sequence start. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. All engine running. Liftoff. We have a liftoff.
Take it to the stars. How many people you know can take it this far?
What's crazy? How they start at different times?
yeah, it's supposed to be the same show.
Oh well.
Some people gonna hear my jokes 10 seconds later than the other people.
Oh no! They're gonna hear the joke late.
Ain't no jokes back in 69, man. Did you double check that people could hear us? No, you didn't.
Say something.
I did just say something.
Say something else.
I did say something.
You hear yourself?
Okay, I might hear it now.
Oh, so you heard yourself 10 seconds later?
Hey, my 4 people.
Why you gotta be so petty? Were you born this way?
Let me think.
30 feet. Okay.
Panamanian petty. You still shopping?
No. What are you talking about?
The way you just told that lie with a straight face is
I mean, why you
disgusting.
putting people in my business?
Because I'm tired.
I'm looking for some
You
room
know,
for
let me
glory.
tell y'all something.
Can I bring my phone down to 1080p? Look how come TV don't look good.
Look at
Visual, it ain't all that, you know. Just
that.
don't
Yo,
look
one of
good.
the videos you sent back a while ago with you, Ken, and I'm ashamed of how I look on camera, man. I was so thin.
Man, shut
I
up.
was so thin.
First of all, I'm
I'm
not talking to y'all. Second of all, we are definitely very, very, very tardy for a party. And thank you, baby. The tardy for the party is because of technical difficulties, which I'm going with Cardi.
Wait a minute.
I'm
wait a
blaming
minute, wait a minute.
Trump.
Hold on. Talima, welcome. Is this the first time you ever been on time for our show? Because we
We
late.
ain't even on time for the show.
Because we late. That's what I said.
Yeah, we late. We
You
late.
just now seen the intro. I worked hard on that, man. Thank you.
I know damn well. Listen, y'all gonna see me get up for the first time and go get a drink after this shit because they starting with me.
Anyways,
Listen, it's the first time in a long time that I can say this Wednesday has been Wednesday, and I mean that.
just because
Every
you
Wednesday for you. Why
I'm
is
not-
this Wednesday so different?
just because you ain't said it on camera,
This Wednesday has
don't
been
mean
Wednesday, and because I'm with y'all,
you missed us.
I didn't. I thought I did, but I lied.
You lying now.
I lied. I do not. I don't. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all stress me.
Who stressed you?
Y'all too.
Why you say that for?
Cause y'all do.
But we ain't do nothing.
You do everything.
Oh, hello, people.
Hello, Wall.
See what I mean?
Hello, people.
See what I mean?
Tonight we're going to talk about the return of the Mack.
It's a whole lot of stuff coming back. They say, what's the old folks say?
That's the
There's
worst
nothing
song
new
ever, yo.
Under the sun. That's the greatest song of all time.
That's the worst song. Could you imagine, like Wiz said?
You got a happy belated birthday, Papa.
Who?
No, it's not Leo season. It wasn't you.
I tell you.
You know, Leos don't think nobody else got a birthday but them.
Obama's, who was Obama?
Obama said CP time.
Obama's Leo. I mean, it just felt like that. It fell in place like that. Not felt, but it fell like that.
You
He's a
know,
Leo for real.
I've never been a fan of Leo.
Aquarius.
Keith's a Leo. Shouts out to Keith. Our time is coming, champ. It's already here, but they only acknowledge
Chief was slack on his job tonight, man. Couldn't get the camera working. He wasn't here last week. People had to just listen to us.
Back. We are back. We are black, and I have both of them. And earlier
Appreciate
today,
you.
I was like, order has been restored. It has not. They are both disorderly, and I'm a tad bit tired. But listen,
Disorderly. That was a good movie. You ever seen that?
Yes, the Fat Boys.
Fat
Classic.
Boys.
Good classic.
my next drink needs to be straight tequila. No,
First the Fat
Nothing.
Boys break up. Now this.
You want me to go get the bottle for you?
the whole bottle, please, sir.
Whole bottle. Sight!
Raggedy mother. Oh, he just makes me sick. And then his raggedy self goes.
Oh, you do got a
GDO. You already got it, bro.
Oh, God.
It came with a bottle of baby oil.
You kept that at home, huh?
What's up, 2026? How y'all doing? What's going
Oh,
on?
this is your first time back. Well, welcome. Goddamn it, welcome. It's Black History Month. We got your blankets in here.
See what she doing on camera?
I see what you do.
Who?
You just pouring up.
They can't see me. It's behind the computer. I'm a lady.
You got a whole bottle in your hand. You think niggas can't see you?
And where they see the bottle at?
Ain't nobody blind. Let's get the show started.
What we diving into? Are we getting into this Epstein file thing?
We can go both ways. We
Do
can
you
go
want to start there?
Epstein files, or we can talk about how everybody.
I saw
swearing
Whoopi
all
on
the
the
people
TV
back.
today saying they had her name in there.
Whoopi Goldberg?
Yeah.
She is not in there. She just
No. She pulled it up on screen. Her name was in it, but it was her trying to get a charter flight to somewhere in Africa where she's going to do some charity work.
Right.
And the person that she was trying to get a charter flight knew Epstein. So they said it was a 6 degrees of separation. Whoopi was probably going to one of his
association.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
She was going to one of his islands. She was like, no. I was going to do charity work in Africa. But she was saying it to say, like, just because your name was in there don't mean you're guilty.
I mean, like, honestly, you shouldn't nobody.
because there's only 2 people
You're
who've
not
been
gonna picture
convicted.
yourself eating grapes off of Whoopi. I mean, like, what was she there for?
She may be black.
What you
She
doing?
may be
Listen,
ugly, but
man.
goddamn it, she here.
Listen,
Whoopi's not ugly.
she's not ugly.
Y'all not gonna.
The
see
new
my picture.
standard is
Whoopi Goldberg is not ugly.
she is not ugly at all. She's an icon in this thing.
I mean, without the icon status, I don't think Whoopi Goldberg's ugly.
Yeah, I'm just society ain't gonna fool me on my
My
black
fault,
queen.
man. You let me sit with a straw on camera. boy.
Sure did, and I think it tickles my little soul.
Keith, boy, you slipping. I said a lemon too.
Nah. He asked Keith
Now,
for that
now I'm
straw.
back incorporated. No.
Nah. It's a grown man with a sippy cup. But
Now I'm back
listen,
incorporated by CTS. So we
Them
good.
Epstein files are what, 3,000 pages long?
No, 3 million.
3 million documents, but I'm like,
3 million. I heard like 3-4 million.
so what year did it start? Y'all just
the
What year
Epstein files go back. Europeans are getting ready to put it out.
to something.
Hey y'all, we're an hour late. Welcome in to all of our friends who looked for us an hour ago. Herx bought a new camera person and they just couldn't get it together.
Who the hell is Hertz?
Who the hell is Keith?
Our original camera guy.
Because we don't have it's a TH or an F. That's since you want to go with country ass shit.
Keith's been doing us.
I
Keith's-
said I wasn't gonna
As in
cuss on
Keith's
this.
has been. Keith's is.
And every time I say I'm
Keith's
not,
doing a good job.
the man keeps bringing me down. Stop it.
Breaking me down in front of my seat.
And he's doing it.
Front of my seeds.
This Epstein file stuff is crazy. I hate it here. Y'all know how y'all always say blink twice if you need help. If you can see it through the 1080p.
I don't know.
Now let's talk about these Epstein files because
Are you
why did your president want to like
He the main person in it.
he wanted these
3,000. That's where I got 3,000 from. They said his name is in there 3,000 times.
that's what I think. Yeah, that's what I think. And the boy said he don't even rock with him like that.
Somebody didn't even know him. He said he didn't know him. Yo, got it. He's in
Hey, sister.
he's in 130 pictures. He's
they got
I don't know who this guy to keep a period in the picture. This guy is like the biggest liar, biggest fronter for.
But is it amazing how no matter what he does, we dismiss it? You had ICE.
No,
Take
they
people
dismiss
out.
it.
Oh yeah, no.
Stop
We
it.
don't dismiss the
We're
damn
not
thing.
from France. We're right here from the U.S. of A.
He was in there 3,000 times. It's okay.
It's not okay.
He's a 34 times.
You know why it's not
It's
okay?
Why-
Because he
why it's
keeps
not
trying to
okay,
come
though?
up with stuff to distract us from these damn Epstein files.
He did that.
They said
Like every week is something different, so we're not paying
It is.
attention to
Trump
the files.
started a war.
they said, and I quote, y'all gave more. What did we see that thing said?
Oh, yeah,
more attention?
Y'all gave more hell to Mike Vick with them dogs than y'all doing with Trump and these Epstein files.
Mhm.
And
And
this
I
is a bunch
thought
of little
about it.
girls.
Kaepernick taking a knee. Yep.
Kaepernick, yeah, y'all gave more attention and scrutiny to that. Oh, instead of the presidents
The leader of the free world
And
getting held
it's
accountable.
really
getting held
bad
accountable.
because Don Lemon, I said this on my thing the other day. Don Lemon does Lemon Live at 5. And he's on his own show, so he is not CNN filtered no more. And he said this has got to be the biggest level of bullshit he's ever seen. He said it makes no sense, the level of cover up that's going on.
Yes.
You're throwing names out there like real and all. Actually, and you said it before. This Jay-Z's not in there. Pusha T is not in there. Everybody that's
Chris Tucker's in there.
Chris Tucker, now his I
But
can
no, but
Chris said he got caught a plane to Africa. That's it. He's catching the
he was doing the same thing.
So y'all
He was going to do
Africa
charity work.
through the pedophile.
No, they was going to Africa, and I guess the charter company or whoever it is, they chartered a few flights for Epstein.
I get what you're saying, but what I'm saying, I'm a regular man. I'm not a celebrity at all. But if Diddy's on his way back from Atlanta and he's at the gas station on New York,
and he's
I
picking
ain't
up
getting
baby
the car.
oil. It's not for charity.
I'm not getting
No. It was
Welcome back.
Epstein wasn't on the plane. No,
car.
he wasn't on the plane. He was just it was the car service.
If the Bentley says bad boy,
Can't stop. Won't stop.
if the license plate says bad boy,
Say Johnson and Johnson.
and say, hey, we just happen to be going to New York, I'm gonna look at the vehicle and say, nah,
Nah.
I'm straight. I think I'm an Uber
So
to
I'm
New York. To New York.
Right.
See that curse?
I'm gonna take a
today,
Carnival
you like, I'm
cruise.
good, huh? Yeah.
I'm gonna take a Carnival cruise line. I'm good, bro.
Like a slippery situation I'm about to get into. No, I'm good. I'm not. I'm not getting into
It is a slippery
Chris Tucker,
situation.
that was the worst excuse.
He wants to be the American household name. Well, his name, all right. Don't trump it up. He's definitely a household name. Don't trump that kid.
He's so vain and such a narcissist that he just wanted the eye to be in Trump, but still call it Trump. He don't want to be triumphant.
You don't want
to be triumph.
He
You know
wanna
what I'm
be
saying? He want to be Trump, but he want Trump to stand for triumphant or triumph.
Do
You
you
know
know
what I'm saying?
that ballroom never was built? It's just a whole bunch of rubble. Who
Yeah.
tore down just a piece of the White House and it's just sitting there?
I'm gonna tell you what really made
We
it
the
scam
ghettoest country
when everybody clapped for Obama at that All-Star game.
because we miss him.
But did you see like the reaction to the crowd? And then I don't know, it seems that
Baby,
Obama's so
come back.
cool. Obama's so cool that the ball bounced and just out of 19,000 people
fell right.
fell right to Obama.
He just caught that thing up. Nah, I ain't gonna shoot the J on y'all.
He
And
was
I'm
so
gonna
yeah,
say-
he did that. Nah,
Yeah, I ain't gonna do it.
I ain't gonna do it to y'all.
We are so hurt and neglected that when Obama spoke, we were just wishing he said, "My fellow Americans." His voice, you just miss it. Because if I see them two little lips say billions one more time, I'm gonna scream.
He's the epitome of cool.
Obama is the epitome of
He
him
is.
and his wife sat on the sidelines
They
like,
was dancing
like
courtside.
hip hop rappers, legs crossed, just like not
Like-
my monkeys, not my circus.
He is to America what the Fonz was to doo-woppers.
Oh shit!
He is
Nah,
that.
He's
he's
bad
that.
for that one.
No, that just it just
Yeah,
it
like-
spills
Straight off the
me,
top,
I
lie.
just show up.
Yes,
Remember,
I
I just came out the restroom.
I see the note card on your lap,
I
you
just came out the
liar.
restroom. It just falls off.
It just comes like
He writes them. He gets Chat GPT to help him.
Chat GPT gets me.
They're
What
in-
you talking about?
They're in his lap.
it's called Claude, but it gets all the information from Ian.
Oh Jesus,
listen.
have mercy.
We didn't know how good we had it until that man is fully gone.
Oh, listen, I miss.
And like a lot of people, like I want
Like, this
people
is-
to understand. Like people say, well, Obama, he had a lot of immigrants exiled. He got a lot of immigrants exiled. Yeah, that's a stain on his presidency.
No,
But
no,
at the
no,
same
no,
time-
no.
No, I'm saying they want to be like that. Like that's a stain on his presidency. But one thing we got was somewhat of the truth. He was able to take on the criticism head on, whether he was lying or not. He was able to give you a straight face, and the results came on the back end more so, if not immediately, not soon. You understand? Trump just lies. Nothing appears.
Man, Obama got rid of Osama. But
Speaking
the
of
thing
Trump.
about the immigrant, let me get on this real quick, Chris. The thing about the immigrants with Obama and Bush and Biden is they each got rid of 1 million plus immigrants. But it wasn't the action of what they did, it's how they did it.
Correct.
You know what I'm
Discreetly?
saying? Because no, not even discreetly. We gave you a chance to go through due process. You didn't want to go do it. Well, you got to get the fuck on through.
Right.
But they didn't have people waiting at your job, shooting innocent people.
Right.
It's
right.
not what they did, it's how they did it. And yeah, I don't have a problem with deporting illegal immigrants, especially the ones committing crimes.
Correct.
That's not the problem. The problem is how you're getting the job done. And enforcing people who are just trigger happy to get rid of people waiting for people with their jobs. And you got 3,000 people number in custody when 2,800 of them are American citizens. You just picking people off the street.
Right.
So
So
that's a big piece.
That's
of
the
it.
problem. It ain't what you're doing, because we do need to get rid of the immigrants and have secure borders. I'm not mad at that. It's how you're doing it.
Process of contradiction.
Yeah,
he wanna
it's
get rid
how
of
you
immigrants,
doing it.
But he goes to sleep with an immigrant every night.
But not even just
I mean, they're in
that.
the same house.
It's,
I doubt they're in the same
it's
room.
not even just that. Don Lemon made a point that just really hit me. And there's another thing that came
What
up
did
line
Lemon
too.
say?
Lemon said you closed you closed the investigation on the woman that they killed in Minneapolis. Lemon said you closed the investigation
The
on
murder investigation.
the murder investigation, but you have an open investigation on her wife. You're no longer investigating the man that they killed, but you are investigating Black reporters and locking them up.
He's definitely profiling. He has a profile which he used to attack. Like it's not hidden. And like we're gonna say again, like he pretty much told us what he was gonna do. And he's doing it.
He's a man of his word.
Just to the level. I can't say somewhat. He lies a lot, but for the most part, what he said he's gonna do in that book, he's doing it.
Now, did you hear that?
No, I didn't hear that.
I
didn't hear that.
Hold on.
I didn't hear that.
No, nobody talk about Mike.
I didn't hear that.
First of all,
as soon as you see how she said Mike, I said no, I didn't hear that.
Watch when I say this, he be like, "Oh, I did do that." Shut up. Michael Jackson
told us back in '94 that they don't care about us.
Was not. You heard this because you shared it with me too. Michael Jackson is said now he was not doing anything to those children, but he was keeping them safe because of the stuff that was going on in Epstein files. He was getting them there with him, and they're saying because he wouldn't participate in the Epstein situations, that's when they turned on him and made it seem as if he was doing something inappropriate to those kids.
I can believe that.
I mean, but you've had stars, Macaulay Culkin, the Corey dude. They all came out and said both Corys. They was like, man, Mike never touched us. He saved us. We were supposed to get on a plane to go to Epstein Island, and Mike was like, nah, y'all come over here to Neverland. And all we did was ride 4-wheelers the whole time. And then there was other kids saying, man, that they got older, they told the truth. My mom made me say it so we can get a payday.
That's crazy.
They just wanted to destroy the man. They wanted to destroy the man.
Mike had bucked the system anyway with Sony, you know.
That's what I'm saying. That like they
bought the catalog for the Beatles. Like they had a problem against Mike. Mike and Prince was exposed in the industry.
They were.
No. Prince told niggas though, if you don't own your masters, I can't do a song with you.
They tried to get on Prince. Prince said, just call me the symbol.
DeRay Scott has a question for you.
Who?
DeRay Scott. He says,
I never heard of him. Who is
he? You don't know. What was Michael Jackson's monkey's name?
Bubbles. He knows that. Bubbles, and he's from Detroit. Bubbles was imported in from Detroit.
I thought you didn't know him.
Imported to the States.
I thought you didn't know who he
I know
was.
Bubbles. I don't know that guy there. Actually. I know Bubbles.
It's
everybody know Bubble. Bubble got more talent than Drake.
I knew you was coming. I knew it was coming.
Everybody knows Bubbles got more talent.
Put their glove on.
Bubbles put the glove
and a jacket.
And a jacket. Dressed like Winnie the Pooh going around.
Oh, shut up! He was not just like Winnie the Pooh.
He had no bottles on. You think he had the glove? You think he had?
He said
Bubbles had penny loafers, bow-legged walk around the White House.
I knew there was a reason why he asked that question. He said, because Bubbles made it to the island. Bubbles is in the fire.
Bubbles might be in the fire. Bubbles was a managed monkey. No point intended with the race, but Bubbles was a managed monkey.
Let me find out Mike was keeping the kids and Bubbles was on the island.
Mike told him to beat it.
Get up out of here.
He did.
Bubbles.
But it's crazy to see how much retaliation is coming from so many different things. And the level of our country has been hiding behind. During the time we're watching, and you and I talked about it, TGIF, we're watching Family Matters, we're watching Full House, we're watching all these family shows, and the world is trying to keep TV and everything pure and clean. During that time, you have some of the most disturbing and disgusting things going on in real life that are undercover.
Like what?
America's Next Top Model is in trouble right now because a documentary just came out, and the documentary is showing that there was a sexual assault that took place that they recorded.
Who was there?
Tyra.
Wow.
The model who got assaulted and the entire camera crew who recorded her being raped. And they said when she was on the phone, calling people saying you did this and crying, they were like, we're going to edit some of these things out. But we could not stop recording in the moment because we were told to film everything. And so the big thing the Breakfast Club was talking about is all over the internet right now. You mean y'all sat there and nobody, the human side of nobody stopped and said, hey, this is not right. She said no. Or she's too drunk to consent, and they just kept going.
I mean, that's how they live. That's what they do. That's what you're hearing. Like, to get them drugged up, a lot of people are so reluctant to say something because at the same time, the status of the contacts, the hookups, the network that comes with it. We're gonna promise you this. You're gonna have this album. You're gonna have that album. You're gonna have this movie. Some people. That's how some people step into stardom. The old saying, like, she slept her way to the top.
Yes.
Some guys slept their way to the top too. But the thing is it's been with some guys. That's what's weird to me. Shiesty.
They said that, so that came out. The guy from Empire, the Hakeem or whatever his name is. Excuse me. They said
slide that in right quick.
They said that his claim to fame or whatever is from the same situation. So it's sick how much is coming out now that what we saw is people rising to stardom. You got kids, they can't wait to be a movie star. They're dressing up, they're idolizing.
It's so disturbing.
It's disgusting. And behind it, you're having to do some of the most disturbing things with adults because they're using money and power and the ability to get you somewhere.
You don't have to.
Some of them had to.
I mean, that's the gift and the curse of this social media area, this technology area.
Everything.
At the same time, it exposes those people who are praising these celebrities or idolizing these people just to realize that they're living a lie, and they're only going to let you know the good. So we have somewhat become local celebrities in our own mind, our own cities, whatever. Where we were able to edit exactly what we got going on. Never showing the bad. Never showing the bad. You understand? Now you're able to get the good, the bad, the ugly, and it's free to judge. So the freedom of opinion and freedom of speech is just like overwhelming because you can't take in nothing because you're learning something new. With those names,
and the names that are coming up are names which is crazy that were huge in Hollywood.
It's not that crazy.
Naomi Campbell came up and she was one of the biggest.
What'd you do with that bottle?
She was too close to Diddy.
Oh, and you came with a Diddy bottle.
Yeah, see
now they can see. Oh, you hiding behind the little
I ain't hiding.
She was too close to Diddy. Every time Diddy needed her in a video or whatever,
she jumped up.
Yeah, but these same affiliates, like people say, so just quick to jump and say, well, Jay-Z name shouldn't be in there. Like Jay-Z is like Trump. He said he didn't know Diddy. Remember Jay-Z's like I heard he dropped music.
I agree.
Yo,
I didn't make that song with him.
Yeah, you was at the white party, man.
It's disturbing
12 of them.
and it's disgusting the level of stuff that we're seeing and the names. Yeah. Kevin Spacey came up.
Kevin Spacey been the creep though.
Yeah,
since it came up by him, it hasn't been. Like that's what I'm saying. Like you gotta understand.
House of Cards, man. He ruined one of my favorite shows.
Yes, that was a good show. Before the cameras came out, you gotta realize these priests been getting away with it for a while.
They have, and you got some.
I mean, not the preacher, but the priest. Like the Baptist church ain't. Mr. Floyd gonna get his fill on when he go there for Sunday dinner. We know that. But these priests
praise the legs on top under the table.
Remember the Penn State? Missed the whole program. It was such a program back 2 decades. Ooh, sweet
and
Jesus.
That's the problem right now. Sex will always sell. You got Trump, you got Clinton, you got George, was it Mitchell, the former Senate Majority Leader, Prince Andrew. The royal family knew he was coming out. They put him out. I remember when they dropped and they said they dismissed him for all his stuff. You got Bill Gates, which was crazy.
That's why crazy. You can't have that much money and look like that
and not have a problem.
You got to pay for that, man.
Met Epstein for years.
You don't get a woman in the room and say, "Look at this new Apple phone," or "Look at this new
Microsoft computer I came up with."
And he was meeting Epstein like after Epstein went to jail before he, passed
Who's
away.
the one that said? What weekend is the wildest party? Who's that? That boy said, I ain't showing up unless they dare. Who said that? What night is the wildest party?
I don't know, but I didn't know somebody said I ain't showing up unless they there.
No, he's basically saying that. Let me know when the wildest party is there.
And I'm coming.
And if the head right, I'm in there every night.
That's terrible.
That's
And it's sick because when you hear about it, you're like, oh wow, that's bad. When you hear the ages as a parent, and these are the ages of the kids you got in your house, it makes you throw up.
It's prevalent in that lifestyle and that
And it was
high
normal.
society, allegedly, air quotes.
It's not normal. It's just
it's their normal. It's not ours. It's disgusting.
And you see these people, it's like they're paying. These people these people rule the world with these companies and all that stuff. That's why I thought Diddy was gonna get like hurt in jail because he had the dirt on that kind of stuff. Like Diddy know about these Epstein files.
I'm sure he was there.
You can't be a primitive talent and get there. You have to be something that's promising, or we can put you in a position to make you promising. You see what I'm saying? Like shouts out to Dave Chappelle for taking off off Africa.
He's like, yeah, I'm not doing it.
Without the Epstein, Dave Chappelle went in a canoe. He said, I'll take a canoe before I get on that.
I agree. That's exactly why they was doing that. And they got a lot of kids in show business behind it. On another note, the world lost a powerful name.
Robert Duvall, man, may he rest in peace.
Robert Duvall, we talking about Jesse.
We are talking
Jesse.
You bet not. He's gone. It is
Jesse.
not your time to be barbershop.
Brother,
You yell.
we talking about Jesse.
Don't you yell, yo. And the sad thing is, let me tell you about you.
That nigga said, Jesse, is that you?
The minute I heard he passed, all I could hear was you for a year yelling from Cedric the Entertainer, F Jesse Jackson.
That nigga Fred, nigga, listen. He told niggas in the barbershop, man, nobody's free from criticism. Malcolm, not Malcolm, Michael, Jesse, Tito, I take them all on. That nigga said, Jesse, man.
Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Don't you do it. Too soon. Too soon. Too soon.
Nah. I'm some real shit, man. Rest in peace, Jesse. Rest in peace.
It's so different when you see so many powerful people. And I told somebody when we was talking at work, they were talking about how great of a person
y'all ain't gonna miss Robert Duvall?
Robert Duvall was cool. He was good.
He was the lawyer to the Godfather family.
Yeah, and on TV, Jesse was.
Real life. Thank you,
Jesse.
What did Jesse do?
What? Say Jesse was messing with all the women. Martin Luther King.
Jesus. You know, but
oh, Jesse,
you could have this one.
Jesse be dropping way loose too.
I don't know why they're here. That wasn't a conversation we had at work. The conversation we had at work was, it's got to be hard to sit on a balcony with somebody you run with on a regular basis, no matter how twisted or crazy y'all are behind the scenes, but stand on there and watch your friend get assassinated and know the behind the scenes, and then get back out there and fight with this country and watch. But in the back of your mind, you never forget that the person you roll with on a regular basis, talking about how we are, how you are with some of your closest people, you watch one of your best buddies, legendary people, get assassinated. And for the rest of your days, when you look online, you see a picture of you pointing to show where it came from. He lived through some shit.
And I also want to say everybody on that balcony, I mean, for not for nothing, but they were D9 material. And that just shows, like, the Million Man March was organized by the D9, mostly Sigmas. But just to show that it's not just about stepping, it's about really uniting, like scholarship, brotherhood, and service. Like, the service of our culture and our people. Our people are really dying off. Like, who's stepping up? Like, I felt the way about James Earl Jones, Louis Gossett Jr. Now we got Jesse, Harry Belafonte. And y'all might not want to admit it, but Bill Cosby was somewhat right.
He was.
They just dug up something that he did wrong years ago, but it was.
Did he though?
He did. It was pretty prevalent.
Don't start.
But my thing is, like,
everybody just took drugs back
our leaders of our culture who were trying to give us game and held us to certain standards and morals, like, they're dying off. And I don't want no puppets.
And I'm sorry, man.
Dr. Umar, he could never fill that void, no matter how much
And I'm sorry, but Bill did it the best. I mean, Bill gave us a black family who could be successful, and then all my kids got to go to college. Then he made another show about going to college and how important it is for black people.
Not only that, he gave you Fat Albert first.
I'm just saying, like,
like,
But everything he did was to show how positive he showed black people in a positive light.
He's showing out.
What he say? Take the pill out of me.
I can't. That's why I can't take him nowhere. I just feel like you said, we have a lot of powerful names that went. And here's the kicker:
we don't have a lot of powerful names that went.
No, we don't. I said that we have a lot of powerful names that have gone on. They went. They're not here with us anymore. But the problem now is you have a lot of people with online voices, but there are not a lot of people in the rooms or in the places that are pushing. There are people doing it. Now, we
might
still have
say-
our people doing it.
I said we
but
got Todd out there trying to get it done.
we
Tamika
don't
Isaac
have-
Devine trying to get it done.
As many. They had armies out there doing it. As many people as you got online trying to be digital creators and influencers, you had them actually standing outside with these people pushing what they're trying to say, do. The same time when Tamika posts something, back in the day, you'd have had 100 people taking that same word and stapling it all over every light post, wall, barbershop, school, library, everywhere. The same way that you get
repost her
these
messages.
people who are pushing the agendas that made things better. We don't have those pivotal moments anymore. We got a lot of talk. But the level of action, people that did something. Jesse, right now, God forbid it happens, if somebody had to stand on a patio and watch one of their best counterparts, their best friends, get assassinated.
Stop saying that.
Because it was what happened.
Yeah, but it happened back in the 60s. Stop bringing it up today. I don't want to be on the
But it's-
on my people next week.
But it's part of our history. It's real. And so what happens is if you see that now, they
Michael
got
Jackson
mental
selling
health.
27 million records.
They
this
can't
week,
go
too. Can't bring that
online.
up.
They can't do anything. They can't function. We shut down. That man still kept moving. Like his passing wasn't a pass to fall out. It was a pass to stand up. We buckle.
Yeah, but
Oh,
that's
this is hard.
what
It's a
I'm saying
different
about
era.
this social media era. Like, shout out to John Lewis. Like we have so many people that were just promising within our community and our culture. Now people are doing it for the attention of likes.
I agree.
And if it goes or buck the system, they're thinking about their bag that is going to be affected.
It's all about my bag.
Where the people before us understood that the bag doesn't work if we're not together.
If we're
And
not
we
together.
haven't been together, but like we drive the
I mean,
economic
wouldn't get
effect in this
kind of
country,
bag, though.
and at the same time, the culture affecting this company. And we're not cashing in on it because we're so enamored with what we're getting off the attention for the short stay.
I agree. It's a lot of things right now are very different. Back then they were paving the way. Right now we're just sitting and we're in the way.
We're on the pavement.
We're on the pavement. We're laid out. And so it's sitting back. It's like we have more access to more resources than they had back then. We could do more, but as much access as we have, we're weaker.
We are weaker.
We are way weaker.
We do it for show.
We do everything
grow.
for show.
Yeah, but
for
no,
sure.
it's not just for show. We get more we get penalized more nowadays. Like freedom of speech ain't really free.
Because everybody gets to view your opinion.
That's what. But I'm saying it's not free.
It's
that's-
free,
it's-
but the scrutiny
Are
that
we
comes with
penalized more? Because they were getting killed and we get fired.
Yeah, you're right. You're right. They were dying.
it, they were hanging.
But they weren't able to. They couldn't reach as many people as we can reach.
Yeah,
Like you said, on social media. So that's what I'm saying. So freedom of speech ain't free. If I say the wrong thing today, I'm canceled.
It wasn't
I
free
get
then
you,
either.
but what I'm saying
It
is,
was way free
what
to
I'm
do
saying
that.
is, big things take place and small things are in place. They were working in silence. They had that freedom because it was on those locals that they had to deal with for the most part. By the time it touched the masses, it already got
It was
wheels.
already rolling.
This day and age, 2 days in the gym, we're already posting our progress. And then you look at them 5 months from now, they were cool with the 800 likes that they got from that time, opposed to just keeping the mission ahead.
And I will say this
So they
until
were able to work in silence until the
You're
plan
right.
it matured into what it needed to be to take place.
and I'll say this a million times over, we're dumber. And I won't shake that. I'm not taking it back.
I'm pretty.
We are dumber. We are not getting out here and seeing as many astronauts, as many groundbreaking innovations, as many things as we can do because we have been dumbed down. Whereas back then, you had a black neighborhood, you didn't have a
I
hood.
wouldn't call that dumber. I would call it greedier.
No, we dumber.
No.
These-
I
these-
dumbed down from my audience to double my dollars.
Yeah.
They criticized me for it, but they
that's
all your
in that profession. Astronauts ain't making as much as a YouTuber. It ain't about being dumb. It's about being greedy. You want that bag. I can get 1 million likes. 1 million people gonna watch us on this podcast before they come see me do a science experiment. And a science experiment is what's gonna save us in the long run. So it's not about being dumber. It's about being a little bit greedier. We're trying to get this bag.
It's a little bit of both because you can be a
I
dumb
think-
YouTuber.
I think credibility has just took an exit to the back door.
Nah,
Like
that's
you don't have to have credibility, accountability to be something. Like
nah. I agree with you on that.
You
I
can
agree
just do
with you on
something
that.
stupid, get 1 million likes, and they'll mail you a check. For
Yeah, that's what I'm
$20,000.
saying. Yeah, no. I agree with you on
Whereas
that.
though a journalist had the honors to go to school to have that opinion about that athlete or that star,
Yeah.
and it was credible. Like Don Lemon, somebody who's credible. Trump had to get him out the way because his word matters.
His word matters.
matter.
Yeah,
So,
he
but
do it
like-
the right way.
He'll get a person with red ink around their neck, and due to the fact they're saying the piece what he have, he'll make that person famous
Because
that
that
person's
person's
agenda.
because that person's greedy.
Right.
And
It's,
dumb.
it's not dumb. No. Don Lemon is smart as hell, but
I'm
he's not
saying
greedy.
Don's dumb.
But no, what I'm saying, using his example, Don Lemon is smart as hell, but he's not greedy. So he can't be bought to do what they want him to do. The other person heard this talked about is greedy. So they're gonna go in there and say whatever you want me to say.
Right.
And that's
It's
how
not
you-
about being dumb, it's about being greedy. Don Lemon is not greedy.
Don Lemon's not greedy, but the dummies that are doing the stuff online, like some dummy made a lot of money doing the crate challenge. I don't care what you tell me, you a fool when you cried your dumb behind on that crate and fell
But he
down.
got a million
But you're stupid.
views and he got to check for what I'm saying. Greedy. That's greed. Just
Stupid.
willing to put your body in harm's way for that bag.
Didn't
That's
have
I can't
greed.
say that. Some people just. What I'm saying is, some people not registering to get the bag because of the million views. Some people just happy with the recognition of they did something
That's
stupid
true.
and
But the
everybody
recognition is
looking
gonna come with the views to get the bag. I promise you. It all ends up to getting the bag, bro.
So
We all
like-
It
know.
all ends up getting the bag. Greedy is the guy who went behind Unc for tenderism. That's greed.
Yeah, that's greed.
That's greed.
But-
Like attention whores or people just like narcissists or self-centered people, they're cool with getting the attention. Oh, I saw you on TikTok. They're cool walking to Walmart and somebody
And
say,
being famous.
I saw you. I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing.
But they're not rich.
They're not rich in presence.
And Boosie said that. He said, many of us, we go out here and we flex online. He said, but a lot of us ain't rich as y'all think we are.
Dang.
But the kicker that got me, like you just said with that, is that the level of intelligence, they waved a bag in front of us, and now we're not trying to try as hard to learn as
not.
much. Just like they waved a bag in front of us and we gave up land. We gave up houses. We gave up ownership for that moment. Like you said, and I don't think it's greed. I think
No,
it's
I can't go that way.
I was saying we didn't get that up. They took that.
They
Some
call
of it
Oklahoma.
they
They
did.
call Oklahoma Sooners
That's
because
what I'm saying.
black people were there.
That
They
was
allowed
that
white
moment,
men to
but
say that they were
there were
black.
people who
They
sold
got there too
stuff
soon
off.
to sign for that land.
they didn't take everything. Some of that stuff was so. Now the HOA came to be able to take it.
When you've been
Taxes took
when
it,
your
but some people sold.
father, your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, great mother, great grandfather have been slaves, and they blocked you off of education for 200 years. $30,000 look very intriguing
Look
when you
very
don't know
great.
that you
It
got
It
$300,000
does.
/ $3 million.
But what's our excuse right now? We know better.
That's the problem.
Do
It's
we know better?
distraction. It's the smoke and mirrors I told you.
Because like you just said, you just made the valid point.
We know better.
Don Lemon is a journalist that's
Educated man.
wonderful.
Educated man.
But somebody child gonna walk across crates for $1 million. That's still a moment where you waving something in front of us
But-
and we're making that move. So at what point do we as a people make different decisions?
But it's
hard because
It's hard,
they're
right.
making a shortcut for everything for the social
number
so-called
one.
success.
No, it's hard. And number
I agree.
two, this shortcut's gonna help me take care of my family. I'm not worried about the mess. I'm worried about my six in my house.
Yeah, but it's an old Chinese proverb that says a shortcut usually ends up the long way.
You're absolutely
It
right.
sure does.
You're
So-
absolutely
So
right.
like
What I'm
that
telling you,
temporary gratification,
instant gratification.
or
You're
instant
absolutely right, bro.
gratification, like it's
It's gonna end up the long way.
And
But
if you-
right now, I'm able to take care of mama's doctor bills.
And if you,
You know
pay
what I'm
attention to what you
saying?
just, both of you just said, you think back everything. They are waving a lot of stuff in our face and like herding sheep together. Oh, independent women is better.
Yeah.
If you got him out the house, then you can have more. Don't worry about her. Women are after your money. Yet they're steady arranging marriages and they're coming together and having generations. We want to be by ourselves. We don't want to do this. We want to do that way. But bit by bit, they're waving checks in our face. We don't want to go to school and be a journalist. Why? When I can get online and be a YouTuber.
right.
Why am I going to go marry this woman when I can have all the hoes? And then when you go and look at life, how life does, you're breaking up the family dynamics.
Correct.
You're giving temporary, because by the time you get that YouTube money, that check, what he said, YouTube waved a crazy check your ass, next year you broke. You're not lasting on nothing. They're
just
giving you
put a
that
C4
moment.
on morals. You put a C4 on integrity, character. Like I said, credibility. Like it's in the 70s, they told you we can't take care of you if you got a man in the house. Right?
Yeah.
They go on that. That's a 20-year project. In the 90s, they come with I'm a 90s girl.
They told
right?
you don't need a
They
man.
told you don't need a man. Then they say, hey, the woman matters, which I do agree she matters. But now it's to the point where they've conditioned those women to think that.
We don't
Now
need
they got a balloon popping show for those women to find. It couldn't be courting no more. It couldn't be Black Planet or Planet Net no more. Like they keep cutting it shorter and shorter for you to get it to speed dating, where you don't really know this person.
You don't.
You don't know what this person's driven by because you're infatuated with their likes. their
I
influence,
agree, D.
With the
opposed to
lifestyle.
like
And the kicker to me be, you be out there on the little popping balloon show, right? They be like, I don't like him because his belt's like this. I don't like him because he's short. I don't like her because she a little bit big. Newsflash, your grandma and granddaddy was not that fucking fine. Granddaddy was short and grandma
Nah,
my
got
grandma was fine.
whatever.
My
And
grandma was
grandmamas look like who they look like.
But
And all them
nah.
old people we watch on those
My
videos,
grandma was fine.
Newsflash, if you had it like that, you had to be on this goddamn show.
that's true
That's
too.
the
But
beginning.
but
You would have to be the nigga
looking
popping the
back
balloon
at
or
it-
the balloon getting popped on you.
look at Eddie. We laughed about this watching the OJs and all them old groups, and they 22 and they look like they was 46. But those
Boys had
people
hard
back
lives.
then, even the singers back then, not everybody looked like these Build-A-Bear people we're constructing now. So where did we come to a point where we stopped looking at a foundation you could build with someone, and not like you said, we're looking at belts, we're looking at t-shirts.
Instant
He
gratification.
big, and that instant gratification, that moment to be famous online, and somebody saw you pop a balloon, flavor of love, y'all out there chasing a daggone fly, and now everybody knows
But
you as
it's
just
It's
ridiculous.
the evolution of man and the mindset. Once the paradigm is formed, and what I mean by that is, when you're younger, of course, you like the city, you like the bells and whistles. As you grow older, you just realize you just appreciate your peace.
You know,
You appreciate your nap. So, as South Carolina,
Might be hitting.
a lot of people against everybody coming to South Carolina because you get your bang for your buck, you get your peace. But South Carolina's about to become a city. We about to have a subway
And it's pissing me off.
from Charlotte
Bro, I ain't
to
gonna- I
Atlanta
ain't
to
gonna lie to you.
Columbia,
It's pissing me off, bro.
all the way up
All of them
to
hot.
DC.
All that shit's pissing me off, bro.
Yo, we got a lot of stuff that's about to change.
I love the shit that I love the fact that
We
our
are.
state and our city is
I agree.
coming up, bro. But we're not gonna no longer be able to get that bang for our buck because everything's costing. With all this shit they building with Scout coming now, my taxes on my house already going
man, the
Yeah.
way
up.
houses,
You know what I'm saying? Like
You
all my
know-
shit is going up now, so we can live that type of life.
you ain't
But
lying.
that's you got to be careful what you ask for, because when you
I
go to
didn't
these
ask for it.
places of Atlanta
We
and
asked,
you don't understand
I
that
didn't ask
it's
for it.
$40 to park, but you just want to have a $25 meal.
Right.
but they
Like,
had no
you
choice.
can't complain about it.
And they're gonna include
When they
25%
signed them
gratuity.
vouchers, when Alan Benedict Court had the alleged accident
Yeah.
and Irmo
Oh, the
and
gas.
the
Yeah.
Northeast got the vouchers,
Yeah.
and I started seeing people walk to the store more,
Mm.
it wasn't a secret what was going on. Then you start seeing all these
It was
restaurants
going
come
down.
here.
And every few years they hit us with one, Saxon Holmes.
Yeah.
And, which, by the way, when I learned who Celia Saxon was, I was pissed how you Negroes tore Saxon Holmes down. However,
That's what they do.
when you sit back and you look at the world, like at one time, 10 years ago, you can go out and get a 4-bedroom, 2,300 square foot home for $170,000. At this point, that house is 300. In a couple of years, that's gonna be a $500,000 home. But the kicker was when you said we asked for it, when remote work came around, we weren't going out here to these places to work no more. We were going out of the state to find jobs that paid more money and working in state. So we were spending in state. The kicker that got me was now they're opening up because these companies in state have to compete because they're losing qualified people. So we need the doggone subways. We need these different things because when the remote job said come in the office, some of us were screwed.
But I give a shout out to those who have remote jobs and left the country. That's cool. There's so many people living in Thailand, Dubai,
That's true too.
Tahiti. They're in these places and they're saying, what do you do? 70%
But
of
now-
those people are remote workers because it doesn't matter where you're working from as long as you're working.
As long as you getting a job done.
So the price of living, like these
They're
people over there
they're
paying
smart.
$12,000 to live better than we live.
They are.
I mean, better than we. I'm talking about like better. They live
Nah.
they'll for $12,000 a year on their bills, cell phone, water bill, car, all this. They're
Rent.
living the lifestyle of somebody who's making $400,000 to $500,000 in America, and they're doing it at that. Like that's how inflation influenced. That's what we had to pay for. So the shortcut that we took decades ago, started with the credit card in the 50s, but having the boom of it through the Reaganomics years in the 80s, it has to be answered for.
But again, to me, bro, that goes back to the greed of our fucking country and our nation.
Well, they waved it in our face because Herc is right.
Oh, he's absolutely
With
correct.
the 70s, they sat down at a round table and they said, let's sell them the American dream. Let's tell them about the big house and the picket fence. And then you got people living in Woodfield that
Oh,
own
yeah.
the house that they grandma, because Jesse Jackson. These are things that we learned back then. You know, you got these nice homes and your grandma passed them down and you sold them to go live in the summer and you've been paying that house off. It's probably a balloon rate. And now you're trying to figure life out. And so when you go back to the whole Jesse moment, it's just They were smarter, more strategic, and knew how to keep stuff within. Bill came from that. Who was it that said it? Eddie Murphy made a comment, and I
They
love it.
had to be though.
Eddie Murphy said we were the first generation. He was, not us. He's the first generation of overachievers. And I said, we don't have a lot of overachievers anymore.
Depending on the field.
Even in life, like he said, it's the baddest girl get the most DMs. You ain't got to overachieve. Ain't nobody going to her porch and asking her mama, can they quarter?
They just seeing the shape.
But the baddest girl,
they realize she can't.
But
she
also
say Pacific instead of.
And
In some cats, it was one. I'm serious. Like, you know, you can talk to see a nice looking girl and you see her and she start talking. You had the characters like, oh no. Today, cats like, I don't care. That ass still fat.
Yeah, nah. But see, that's
and they're going there raw. They wonder why the kids are undisciplined.
That's a nigga with no morals, though.
That's what I'm saying. But
It's
like,
a whole lot of them.
it used to be 7 out of 10 that had the morals. It's probably at 3.
3.
And the other 7 that are trying to get to them are being cast out as stuck up. You know.
That's why I love that guy.
Who that?
This fool told me you want to sell your house called D. See,
He's that Scott guy again.
this Scott guy again.
He's becoming
But
a problem on the
I
show.
agree with you.
I mean, his daughter's house too, man. Shout out to my girl
Back
Chelsea.
in the day, they weren't like that. Like people always talk about the Claire Huxtable world, but right now Claire wouldn't be on the internet doing half the stuff we see right now. So would she have gotten the attention she got then? Because at that time, that beauty was rocking. That 90s beauty, things have changed. And because they've changed, like you just said, instant gratification, instant money, instant attention, instant conversations. There's no work behind it, so the appreciation is gone.
They took that out.
It's supposed to be returning to Mack.
They took that out. Look at the increase.
Ain't no Mack returning. The
Look
Mack
at the
is gone.
increase of fast food restaurants. Look at the increase of grease fries opposed to stoves. Looking like they wasn't good enough with getting your deep fry, so they went and got your air fryer and told you it was healthier. Come to find out, the radiation is taking all the nutrition out of the food and it's causing other cancers. They tell you bottled water was good, but now bottled water that sits too long in
plastic is
it's cancerous. So my whole thing is like everything you're taking a shortcut on.
Everything is cancerous.
You're taking the reason of it being out. Like imagine on Back to the Future really being able to put a Domino's pizza this size as a pill in the microwave, and in 5 minutes you got a piece of like, where's nutrition? What happened to all that nutrition? Do you really think that pill was able to give you the same effect and fulfillment that a pizza from 1985?
Think about it. Yeah, I do. But think about it is if they
off
could,
a pill, bro.
Yeah. But my thing is, here's the thing, bro. No. Here's the thing. If you could do that today, they wouldn't let you. It's too many corporations gonna lose out. Like you talking about Back to the Future. Imagine being able to fill up your gas tank or your tank in your car with the trash you throw away every day.
Yes.
All companies in gasoline, no, they're not gonna let it happen.
You remember the girl learned how to and over in Africa, the 16-year-old learned how to run a car off water.
And what happened to her?
Never heard of it.
Exactly my point.
Dr. Sebi.
They won't let you. So even if we could have a whole piece off of a pill, they won't let us have it.
Yeah.
They won't let us have it, bro.
What I'm saying is if I'm eating the pizza from 1985 and it comes in the pill, I don't want it.
You don't want your pizza in the pill?
Hell no. I saw a real pizza. I'm honest to say that's not a pizza. It may look like a pizza. That's not a pizza.
I figure out to do things differently.
I saw another post that made me laugh. The post said, and I quote, I thought in 2026 we'd be flying like the Jetsons.
I did too.
Y'all are still selling
1986
Honda for $7,800.
For $7,800.
That's true.
And I was like, this is different. Like a lot of what are we doing?
But
it's scary.
You also got to think, man, not all improvement is bad though. Because back in the 70s, 80s, you got 10 miles a gallon.
Yeah. So
you're gonna tell me, oh, now that you get 25 miles, man, that ain't a real car. Nah, nigga, we just learn how to improve on this. So I say with your pizza thing. Just because I seen the pizza look like this, if you can get this pizza in this pill form, and it's gonna fulfill me the same way, I can't say I'm gonna discard it.
I ain't touching it.
I'm not eating it.
I'm not. That unbelievable.
I gotta see my chicken die.
When they talk about that's an unbelievable
meat.
I ain't touch it yet. The chicken sandwich, I ain't touch it. The COVID shot, nah.
Listen, I still want to know what that Popeye's chicken sandwich tastes like.
I don't know.
I believe you. I believe anybody who's
Oh,
tasted.
I've never had it.
Your word, me
And,
either.
and,
But
and,
I
for
take
those,
their word
and
for
for
it.
those of y'all who watch now, go back and watch. Let me tell y'all about that. I'll never forgive y'all for the way y'all acted about that
Let's get
chicken
off of that,
sandwich.
man. You say that every episode.
The way they cared about the chicken sandwich, and how y'all acted about that toilet paper,
Eggs.
and paper towels. This is why we here.
Toilet paper was scarce, yo.
It's not. It's not.
Nah. Listen, the toilet paper thing didn't bother me too much. And I'm gonna tell you why, because niggas couldn't leave their house. It was more niggas at home having to use the bathroom more often. Usually on a normal day, niggas was at work. The plumbing wasn't being used at home as often. But when niggas couldn't leave home, and you got a family of 5, that plumbing is constantly working. Nigga, we need tissue in this house. I'm sorry.
Why is that a good? They're still terrible.
No, they went crazy because we need it. Think of a man, my older brother. My brother Mike has a wife and 3 girls.
This morning, man.
3 girls. They don't get to stand up and pee, nigga. They have to wipe every time they go to the bathroom. If all 5 of them in the house, nigga, tissue was going out. I'm sorry. The craze over the tissue wasn't a bad thing to me because you got to think of families like Mike.
Problems for me. Your people showed out.
I mean, I get what you're saying,
It
Chris.
was hoarding it.
You feel like that, but for a nigga like Mike, nigga, no, I need these 3. I need to get these 3 12 packs. I have to.
I wasn't as upset about the tissue as I was about the price of the food.
No,
I remember like $200, you come home, stack
Ballin'.
the freezer, and you be good. Now $200, you got 3 bags.
you got, nigga, if that.
You got 3 bags.
If that, bro.
I was terribly
And
disgusted.
the stuff lasts. Like I told you, I bought Walmart bread like 5 years ago. It stayed for 5 months, man.
That Walmart bread did not last for 5
Yes,
months.
it
You
did.
too big to lie like
I'm
that.
not lying.
I'm
dead
coming. I want to
serious.
see.
I'm
Do it
not talking
again.
about. I'm not talking about the great value bread. They had some type of
Buy it
off bread.
again.
No.
Buy it again.
Hey, the wife will tell you, we bought some chicken from Food Line one time. I took one bite of it.
Never again.
It tastes like Bubba Young without the flavor.
Let me tell you something.
Tossed it out.
I don't do that.
I'm not doing it.
What about
I'm not doing it.
We couldn't afford
I
it back
don't
in
want it
2020,
today.
D.
And at this point, you can get you a wireless hose or something crazy. The way they got everything else going, you might find you with one of those on Amazon. I'm gonna tell you what else is getting me right now. I went to CVS, and the lady and I were talking, and
How
she
we getting all
said,
these shopping stores?
"Because it's happening. If we talking about 2026, he missed the
No,
last
you
recap.
brought it back talking about how they went crazy over the chicken sandwich. We supposed to be talking about Return to Mack
This
and if
is
good
Return to
hip hop.
Mack.
No, it's not. We supposed to be talking about.
Tell you what's not coming
We supposed to
back.
be talking about if
You won't see Return of the Penny.
we supposed to know. No, nobody want no damn penny anyway. We supposed to be talking
I miss
about
penny candy myself. I miss penny cookies.
They said that they're going to increase
I do.
prices so
because
that they do
correct
level
change.
out and get correct change
Correct
because they're
change.
not making any more pennies. They're not going to lower it. They're going to increase it. So you're going to have, 5, 10, 15,
Yo,
20. I'm disgusted.
I took my son to McDonald's the other day, bro, and the total came out to something. The girl owed me 12 cents, gave me back a dime. I said, "Where my pennies?" Said, "Oh, you really need your pennies?" Like, bitch, get my pennies.
For real.
I thought you didn't care about no
I
pennies.
don't.
And you told the
But
girl,
what I'm
"Bitch, get my
saying is,
pennies."
she just automatically tried to keep my pennies
Because they ain't got the
because-
5.
exactly.
The Indians doing it. You remember that time I told you when they talk about if we don't have the correct change, they got to keep change.
They gotta keep the
I
change.
went in there and it was like $2.60 something. They gave him $3. I said, "Where's my change?" He pointed to the sign with confidence. Like, you gotta have correct change. We ain't got to change the shortest in the country.
Oh no!
2 days later, I went back there. Something was like 2 something. I gave him $2. He said, "Hey, buddy, you don't have enough." I was like, "Hell, I don't. You gotta be crazy as hell. You will keep my damn change, and I'm gonna come back here and act like
I
You know-
forgot.
Like I ain't got a credit.
Listen,
it's the shortest for me too. We under the same sun. I don't
Yeah.
play with them.
I got a 30-cent credit,
Fair
bro.
is fair.
And he talking about he don't want to talk about pennies. Yeah, we talking about it.
Pennies
Nah.
add up to dollars.
Pennies add up to
Thing is,
dollars.
the dollar is so inflated that it's damn near a penny.
So
It's a
what
penny.
happens when they get rid of the penny and now all of a sudden you ain't got no nickels? Now everything that you do is on a card.
It's coming.
And what happens when you go to use your card and Trump says, "Shut the country down"? Now you can't use your card. Then what
It's
you
coming.
do?
I mean,
That's
miss
what they
them
want to.
damn
That's why.
pennies.
That's why they push it towards it. That's why you got.
That's exactly what they're pushing
it's
towards.
coming.
They're going to control it. Only essential workers have access to use their cards. Everyone else should be home.
Everybody thought it was a joke when you was a kid, and they would say, "We take gold." Like, "Hey, bring your gold to us. We give you your money." People
We'll
taking
give
their
you
little
money.
hearing bone chains and their little rings, their little cluster rings. It was a reason.
Everybody thought that the old folks was crazy when they cut holes in their mattress and they hid money. And they told you, "I don't want no debit card. Run me my check. They went and cashed it at the liquor store or wherever, and they took their money and put it. You go to your grandma, she may not have money to do a lot of things, but she gonna go in that mattress and hand you a 20. You're like, grandma always had it.
You open up that Bible and hundreds fall out.
Had common sense. Not us though.
And then think about it, my grandmother let her have a license. She didn't finish high school, but common sense was common sense.
Round up.
There's so many things that distract you from being just thinking with common sense.
Because it ain't.
I'm serious.
It ain't common.
It ain't common no more.
It ain't common.
And
I can't read no more. And I told you what I mean by that is I can't just read a paragraph and take in what that paragraph saying. I'm reading a paragraph thinking about something that's happening that I thought about on social media. I got to go back and read that paragraph
3 or 4 times
just to take in
exactly
what the paragraph
what you was reading.
And that's what I'm saying. Like, is it me? What like that comes with age? It's like no, it's not coming with age because age comes with routine and discipline.
No, it's not just you.
You're not structured to sit up to read no more.
Not like we used to be. I got up today and I went to walk the building because I wanted to know where different places were, and I recognized what you said. Is read, and I realized I got to go back and read it again, and that's where I recognize, hey, it's something going on, and we got to fix this.
I look at ball and see book. For real, I'm being funny, but I look at ball and I may see book. I told myself that's book. You understand what I'm saying? Like,
you gotta read.
You're scheming. You learn how to read.
You just learn to scan. You just learn to scan.
And you realize what you read, and then people get upset because you didn't catch it. But I didn't. I've learned to go through, get the just, and keep going. But that's how we've been trained. So it is going back to what you said. It's even where, like you said, and we talked about returning the Mack, which is what I titled it, music wise. Out of all this crap that's out right now, you're getting. Why is he? Something's wrong with him.
I ain't telling my top button. You know I like my button top. I like my top button.
Speaking of him, you got old school rappers.
So now you're trying to segue into
You know what? Fuck it. We ain't talking about nothing no more. Find a penny. I found a penny.
Hell no, this is my first episode back. We gonna talk.
Come together. They getting on my nerves.
Grandma will go to the safe inside that shirt and pull out that $50 bill
and hand it to you.
That nigga says safe inside the shirt.
The industries are so bad right now, and maybe it's on us as millennials because these are our generation of rappers. But people are realizing I can't go into retirement. We didn't set this stuff up right. Let me
who came
out. And so a lot of stuff right now you're seeing Trick Daddy, who should be at home taking his medicine to get his health in order. You're seeing Juvie and them come back. You're seeing a lot of people bring it back, and people are loving it because they missed that sound. We can't even sit back. Kool Moe Dee had to come all the way back in the 2000s. He could sit back. You can't even sit back right now because even our music has gone down.
It's not even that. I mean, you just can't be human anymore. Like, for anybody who does something that the world labels as rare, classic, genius, protege, you know, if that person decides to chill out, he or she's gonna be cursed for their talent. Mm-hmm. Like Lauryn Hill's still getting cursed because we want another miseducation.
We'll never get it.
Calvin Johnson and Barry Sanders getting cursed because, hey, you could have broke this record. It didn't matter to me. Yo, I set out, like they just asked Bud Crawford, say, if I offer you $100 million to get back in the ring, would you do it? He said, no. So why not? He said, because I set out. I came from nothing.
See how they getting on old boy about that?
Yeah. But they should, because you have no integrity. You have no morals.
You'll sell your soul for $100 million.
You sell your soul. My favorite boxer, my idol, had to get back in the ring because he mismanaged his money, and they sabotaged him because he refused to go into war. But Muhammad Ali he could have really been undefeated.
Yeah.
The fights came in his latter years, but just to show you how it's set up, like Red Fox. Joe Louis fought for the army and told the army to keep his checks. Yo, this country did not cut him slack.
Right.
You understand what I'm saying? So to have your morals intact and have common sense and be thinking and moving forward, one eye on the sparrow, one eye on the way, like that's gone. We living for the right now. I want what's in front of me right now.
That's it.
And
long term is so crazy. There was somebody that posted about that in our generation. They said, you're going to look up and you're going to be 50 years old still in the club talking about I'm buying shots.
Yeah.
Because you can't let go of the early 2000s. And the post said, nigga, go home and get a family.
It's people doing it.
And it's really people who still want to be in their glory days. I still want to be this. There's evolution.
My glory days out back, bro.
Stop.
You catch me at a house party. With
Bro, my glory days out back.
Champagne.
My glory days out
Minding my
back.
business.
I keep trying to
Not
say, I'm
caring
gonna
what
get
you
that back.
think.
Once I get that backyard, bro, I ain't coming outside no more.
Bro, like once you get your house
I'm not
and
coming
you
outside
cool
no
with some
more.
other people that got a house
God.
and they willing to throw some meat on the grill and invite you and your family over,
It's a 10-mile radius where I'm
that's the
traveling.
new club.
15.
It is.
EMP was about 15, right?
Yeah.
It's a 15-mile radius.
Yeah.
It just makes you
Shouts out to
realize-
Tamika. Tamika, next time I'm gonna go to the airport and get that plane ticket. I'm coming to visit you and Kev. Like the airport was just
Tamika
been
is asleep. It's
just been
8:59.
jammed up. She done
Tamika
moved.
logged off on us.
It's
We
sleep.
were an hour late.
It's-
We were an hour
it's-
late.
she went to
tonight.
bed.
We were an hour late.
But it is a new level of currency, and we do have a new level of responsibility, and we owe this generation to pay it forward. I'm scared of what life gonna look like when I'm 70, because these
I'm
new
not.
people are
I'm
stupid.
scared for my kids. I'm scared for my kids 20 years from now.
I'm not.
I'm just scared because like you get to see live these little girls
That's
just
what
going
it is.
live having sex in random places,
Talk about-
unprotected. The boys thinking that it's something. They rather put everybody in their business for somebody to sit them down and give them the business.
That's the problem, man.
And these kids today have been taught, well, I got X amount of views and this much attention. I don't have to listen to you. Like
Right.
they don't understand. Like a crackhead was once wise. A crackhead wasn't always a crackhead.
Hell, a crackhead is still wise. He just a crackhead.
What? Right, but not to them. It's
Yeah, I
set
know.
a point to look down on, and then forgetting. Like, hey, I don't remember nobody in 4th grade raising their hand and say, "I want to be on heroin." Like, what do you want to be when you grow up? I want to be a dopehead. You know what I'm saying? I want
I
to be
mean,
homeless.
Snoop said I want to be a motherfucking hustler.
And he came out with that. He came out of that. But he fell short, and it took a real hustler to show him, like, I got you. This is how you should handle this. Nobody want to listen to Master P.
I'm about to do my P, right? I'm talking about P.
One of the most successful, if not the most successful, independent CEO of music in the history of music. Nobody wants
But
to
you
listen
can
to him.
do that.
You understand?
Pistol at 70.
That's just crazy.
I agree. I say this. Look at where we are today.
Look at where we at June 6th.
Where we are June 6th, we're kicking it with Dad's Family Day. But look at the family that you created. Look at the world you got. Look at the people around you. Invest into the next generation. Invest in the young people. Look at what we have dying off and look what that generation did for us. There's no reason that these rappers who could be retiring and watching the new ones pave the way have to come back out because we don't even know what the U was
They're
saying.
beefing with him. They're beefing with him. Like, I mean, look at the class
Mm-hmm.
of Little Kim trying to tell you the truth about Nicki. But due to the fact she wasn't popular,
They didn't want
so
to hear
many
it.
barbs
They didn't
went
want to
with
hear it. Yeah.
Kim, not knowing who Kim was, giving her the homage. And then later on, you
They
got
didn't
to
wanna
see
hear
what
it.
it was. You understand what I'm saying?
All
Like,
the time.
I mean, no disrespect. Like, if Eddie Murphy was in the room, God bless his soul, Harry Belafonte or Sidney Poitier, he was gonna listen.
Yeah.
He knew, like, I got more money than them. I'm this, I'm that. But he's like, no, I know who this is.
I know what these boys about to tell me.
I know who this is.
Right.
Drake will honestly think because he got more streams that he's really better than Mike. And you're like, oh. Like LeBron. LeBron really thinks he's better than Mike. It's like, we see you play, bro. We saw what you did to do this.
We saw. I see it.
Mike gave us 9. You're giving us 23. And I'm not talking about his number.
Right.
Like your stat padding, you're not playing defense, you're causing the franchise. Like, it's crazy. So, I mean, like this generation, for the convenience that we want, we have to pay for it because it's the shortcut.
I agree.
Nobody took the time to learn everything in the path. That's why I say trust the process. The process is going to be painful, but it's going to be hard and fair.
It's gonna
Like,
be worth it.
If you stand in your comfort zone, like hard times are coming because you're not going outside to adjust. You just know your comfort zone, but something's going to happen. It's going to be a rock in your shoe. And if you just tie your shoe up to keep walking, you're going to have, your feet's going to have pain. But
It's gonna be pain.
through the process, you're able to go through and say, I know what to do with this. Take my shoe off and throw it out. And I'm being simple here.
Tie it
but-
back up.
Yeah, it's just crazy.
That's
We don't
dope.
have the common
But-
sense to do that.
I don't know. I agree. I agree with everything you're saying, bro. I'm not, but I've never been an instant gratification type of dude. You know this.
No,
like
no.
I take the long
We
walk.
couldn't rock. No, I'm not being funny. We couldn't rock because you can't feed me. You can't feed me as a brother or as a friend.
Right.
You can't feed me. It will only be for convenience of when we're doing the show.
Right.
But to sit around, you're like, who your team is? Or to call you like, hey man, I told you, your coach ain't gonna be. You understand? Like it's
Nah.
laughter on different levels. Nobody's building the layers. They just want to see like it's nobody's doing the work.
Right.
And it's getting sad right now because you're coming to a point now where you got kids. Generational wealth only lasts 2 generations, the ones who make it and the kids who saw it work. There's levels, because generational wealth is more than a dollar sign. It's an ethic. It's morals. It's values.
It's discipline.
It's
structure.
discipline,
Yes.
structure. It's things you got to pass down. And we tend to think that everything's, of course we laugh through our pain, but we laugh and we joke and we speak, which I'm really sick of. We talk a life we don't live.
Right.
And a lot of people do it. We say one thing, but we do a different one because fear and trauma and all kind of things hold us back. Ignorance is a big one.
T-word.
And so a lot of things that we're leaving with today
I remember that
is,
episode. I remember that
oh my
episode.
God.
We took an hour to break down
we
trauma.
did. And then everybody was like, I didn't know he thought like that. We're just not going there.
Everything's not a trauma, man.
But it's just even though everything's not, it doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
No, but I like, not to cut you off. I somewhat agree with him on that because a lot of things hasn't been passively labeled
It has
as
been.
trauma, where it was like, hey, get up. When we come from, it's like, get up, get out there, go
Get up and do it. And
But-
there's room for both to live.
My
There's
dad
room for
forced me to get a job and teach me how to be a man. I'm so traumatized. Nigga, what?
you got to get out and get
That's
going.
not a trauma.
But in this generation, what we are saying is we will never be able to sit back and retire because we didn't set the new generation up to be smart enough to move. Just like you said, if you look at Bet and you see Book and you thinking how you're thinking right now, imagine, and you know better because the kid in you goes, wait a minute, that's Bet. These kids today don't have that. And so they're skating through the seats of their pants and they're keeping on going. And the schools are passing them. They're making it easier. As long as they pass the test, they keep rolling. And then you look up and you got a 21-year-old in your house that can't
We're the
function.
safest generation. Listen,
I
No,
agree.
we're the
Chris.
safest generation.
I don't mean to cut you off, bro. Crystal, me and you talked about this. You said schools are making it easier.
Yes.
No.
On the
He
curve.
Chris.
I don't know why you don't. If you see,
No,
me,
you
straight,
said it. You said
keep
it.
your eyes straight.
But
Don't-
answer me.
He's about to start this 90, 80, 100 scale.
That 10-point scale shit,
I told you.
that don't go in my house, bro.
See me look
If you
straight.
got a 90, they got a, hey, no the fuck you didn't.
Yeah.
No, you didn't. You got a B.
No, I agree.
No, because I'm not making it easy for you.
You're not listening.
Yeah, I'm listening.
I'm just saying.
He's about to go off.
I agree. No,
80
it's teaching your kids to go the extra mile because
Yeah, like no. If you think
that's what's normal.
an
You don't know what you
85,
do,
85 is a B minus where I came from.
but
It is.
Right now, an 80 is a B. No, not in my house.
Yeah.
So I tell my kids, listen, nothing less than an 85.
No,
Because
that's
if we
good.
tell
And my
the
daughter,
kids-
she's to the point where she understands, but daddy, an 80 is a B. Not in this house, it's not.
When we
Not in
told
this
the
house,
kids
it's not.
you had to make A's and B's, this is no lie. When we told the kids you had to make A's and B's, it wasn't yours. My little Negro said, I got 80.
No.
And so why you didn't do that assignment?
That was a
Because
C.
I already had an 80.
80
And
was
so
a C.
we're
That's
looking
a
like
C.
that's a C. He on an AB honor roll. And so now
Nah.
you have to create a new generation of overachievers. And it's hard because
that's
you're
not
giving them
overachieving, that's
hard
standard.
raising. We watched the movie this
It's not
weekend.
hard raising. You just going
That's
against
standard.
what the standard is.
Yeah, that's
Right,
not.
standard.
So,
Listen,
so he feel as if though you're being hard. Like Chase went upstairs and said, I gotta go do a book report. I said, really? I said, man, if you need help with it, let me know. An hour later, Chase was doing his book report. And I said, where is it? So he showed me with the tape. It was copy and paste.
you're right.
This is before GP chat. I said, well, where are your references? He said, what? I said, your references. You're supposed to have a sheet of paper.
Just tell me where you
And
got
tell me
this
what
from.
book, what year, what author,
What page
paragraph,
number?
what page you got this from. He said, oh, right there. I said, so that's plagiarism
Hey,
too.
so-
What are you doing?
Since you a parent and y'all seen this,
They tell me I beat 'em.
beat 'em. You ever seen your kid write a paper, like on paper, their assignment, and you realize they don't even put their name in the left-hand margin, nothing no more. Name just be in the top, all
In
across
all
the
the way
damn.
down.
What the
Yeah.
fuck is this?
Yeah.
Writing be all down the sides.
They right past the margin on the right. Like,
I talked to my
Raise
cadets.
you.
I talked to my cadets last week. I wrote out a full description of what I wanted. Don't you know I took three
Trauma.
paragraphs to write what I wanted. They couldn't read it
No.
because they don't know how to read in cursive, let alone write in cursive.
Right.
And they tried to write in cursive, and they look like
Chicken
us
scratch.
writing at 5.
And it's disgusting
You know?
because my great granddaddy signed his name with an X, and it could be possible that my grandchild does the same thing. If that
Once
ain't
a
the
man
most
tries to
ass
watch
backwards
child.
circle, it's disgusting.
Mhm.
So I've been saying this for the longest, and on this note, we leaving. Your child's first teacher is you, and if your ass is too busy to teach, then do not be mad when you stuck with a dummy.
10-point scale don't make it in this house.
Here you go.
If you don't make anything less than an 85 is not a B. That's a C. and I'm not accepting it.
If your grade is a speed limit, we limit phones, games, life, fun, breathing.
Nah, speed limit, damn that nigga.
Cut it all out.
If your grade ain't as fast as my fastball, which is an 85, we got problems.
Cut it all out.
We got problems. We cutting it off. And you know me, I done took my daughter out of dance. I done took tablets. Like, I ain't playing about this shit.
Speaking
It's
of
to the
that,
point now, like I said, you got to
I gotta
get with your
hold
circle of
something.
friends and ask them to read a paragraph.
Out loud.
Those who can't read the paragraph,
cannot be friends.
Mary
you understand?
had little lamb.
And like I said,
I
I
hate
may have
you.
to read that paragraph once or twice,
I hate
but I'm
you.
coming up out that hole. You understand what I'm saying?
A winner.
I'm
Accelerator
I'm the
reader.
guy
You
who
go
in
get your
class,
pizza.
when the teacher said start reading and I wanted to talk, I was smart enough to say, well, that's the way she's going. That's her paragraph. That's his paragraph.
Right.
I'm going to skip to my
I'm gonna go ahead and
paragraph.
understand mine.
I'm going to get my funds when the teacher
I'm
say,
gonna practice
since
mine.
you, the worst thing she said is, you know what? Go ahead and read now since you want to talk.
And you
Like,
ready, ain't it?
I got five more paragraphs.
Bitch, I read what I was supposed to read. Let's keep
No,
going.
no. I'm gonna skip down to my paragraphs. I know what the order was supposed to be.
Because
I'm
I'm
ready
know
for
the
this.
pecking order,
I
lady.
know what I
what's
prepared
going
for.
on.
I know these words. I've seen them because you ain't gonna make no fool of me. This world is different.
Parents, don't let your kids live off this 10-point grade
You
scale.
are your child's
Don't
first
make it
teacher.
easier for them, yo.
So please
Because
raise
the world
them.
ain't gonna make it easy for them at all.
You have to make decisions. You are their first example. And so we can't wait for another Bill Cosby to give us a different world. We can't wait for another Bill Cosby to give us a Cosby show. Give that shit to your kids at home. And if you can't produce it, stop looking for somebody else to teach them because their first teacher is you. And that's bottom line. You don't have to be the Jesse Jackson of your city. Especially if you can't be the Martin Luther King of your own damn home. Some of us can't run our houses, but we want to run our mouths. You can't do both.
When the boys did the table and we decided to watch something, but chances are we watching something from 1999 on back. We watching Martin. We watching
E, what up, player?
We watching Good Times. We got and shouts out like my brother E. Shouts out to my brother E. Listen,
Derek, go to bed, Daryl.
my brother E brings back nostalgia. Like him, he has girls. So he lives with his boys vicariously through his nephews, which are my kids. Like he stops me and slows me just off his country living, just to make you appreciate the small things.
Small shit.
But when we were in school, I thought I was so fast here, so fast there. He was always there. So it wasn't matter
He is always
sit here trying to get to the fast point. It's like, yo, this is the order you got to go. So the way he is with his kids, the way Will or their kids, you are your kids. Like Sugar don't mess with shit unless Sugar got some shit with him. You understand?
Right.
You got a judge that's around a criminal. Chances is the judge knows
got some criminal
stuff.
ways.
So Sugar mess with shit.
I know a crackhead when I say him. I know a
I know
crackhead.
crackhead when I see it. So to be around
I
Sugar,
appreciate you.
life gets sweeter.
It does.
Because you're actually around people that's caring, that's nurturing, and that's honestly taking the time to say, I didn't know that. It's not a one-up. I want to beat you. These today, everybody did it to me first to death. I did it first. I did it first. I did it first. Instead of just saying, I didn't know that.
I said we ain't got Bill Cosby no more. That Scott fella said we got Tyler Perry. I'm sick of it here. Listen.
Hold on, before you go though. I just want to say this one time. Like he said, I did it first. We had an episode with Uncle Mike on here, and I said it then. I'm gonna say it today. I always, and I don't mean this in a bad way, but I want to be the weakest link of my crew. Because if I'm the weakest link, that means my crew is the shit.
Right.
Because I'm not the best nigga out here, but I live pretty good at this motherfucker. I want to be the weakest link in my crew because that means my crew.
Huh? In the crew, you gotta get rid of secret competition.
But see, that's not competition for me.
No. I'm agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
I'm just saying you have so many crews that are set up that are secretly living in competition. Like if you're on my team and Chris is on my team and they're saying, let's say, podcast of the year go to, I'm gonna stand up because I think it's me. When they say one of your names, I'm not gonna sit down. Right. I'm thinking like, well, iron sharpens iron. It better be somebody that's next to me that's improving me, or I'm improving that person. Like we don't know how to delegate personnel.
I say once and I say again.
We're not going to sleep yet.
We are going to bed. So as we go to bed.
Tonight the music sings. Beat me to it. I just said, you beat me. Maybe it's better this way. We heard each other with some things we wanted to say. We could have been so good together.
I'm so glad he didn't pick it
up.
up.
Could have had this dance forever.
Here we go.
Who's gonna dance with me?
Please
stand.
We're
And
going
I'm
to bed.
never gonna dance again.
I don't like either of them.
Guilty feet have got no
Raise your
rhythm.
kids.
Though it's easy
Build your
to
family.
pretend.
I know you're not
Be the
a
example.
fool.
If you can change
Should've
your
known
house, you
better
can change
than
the
to
world.
cheat a friend.
They going to
And
And
sleep.
waste this chance that I've been given.
Good night, folks.
That
You
we're
ain't have
never
that song
gonna
like that.
dance again.
I hate
The way
both.
I dance with you.
You on this broken. That's what I be doing.